I think we're always challenged with a question, which is when do we start investing? Now, this is going to be an oversimplification, but one of the key principles to help us decide when we start investing is this. Think about making toast. And you like peanut butter on toast. If not, go with jam, go with honey. But let's think about making toast as two separate steps. One is getting the bread and putting it in the toaster, and the other one is getting all the stuff that you want to put on the toast before you eat it. So there's two ways of going about that. Either you can get all the stuff out and get it ready, the breadboard, the knife, the butter, the peanut butter, and then get the bread and put it in the toaster. You know where I'm going with this already. Or you can get the bread, put it in the toaster, and while it's toasting, get the other things. And that is one of the key principles with investing. Invest as early as you can, generally, is a safe rule. Of course, when you start and the timing of when you start will affect how those initial stages going. But generally, and you've probably heard this, that saying, you can't time the market, but it's about time in the market or something along those lines. So it's about getting into the market as soon as you can. Now, I'm saying the market, let's talk about or let's transition that particular term, the market, into investing because there's investing in the market is one of many investment types. And I'm not going to talk about what investment type you should follow because I don't know. It's personal to you. But it's about getting into the market as early as you can. So when we talk about putting the bread in the toaster and letting it toast while we're doing other things, getting the breadboard, the knife, the butter, and the peanut butter. That's us getting on with our lives while something we've started is progressing, turning from bread to toast. But there are other variables we need to be conscious of. There's no point investing in something with if over those 3 or 5 or 10 years, you're going to be receiving less as that return on investment than you'd otherwise be paying or will be paying for something like a mortgage or the like. So there is that fine balancing between and finding that break even or that burn down point between burning down debt, and that might be in the form of a mortgage, before you start your investment portfolios. And there's a number of tools that can help you with that. But bring it back to that one concept. Get in early. Have your toast or have your bread toasting while you're doing other things. And let's not make investment just about financial gain. It could be around your education, it could be around backing yourself to start a business or doing something else. Too often, what we do is we make decisions to do the things that we want to do first, which might be getting the breadboard, getting the knife, getting the butter, and getting the peanut butter, because we want to do those things first. But just take a moment and ask yourself, are you investing in yourself properly if you're going that way about things? Because it might be better, and your intuition will tell you it might be better to do things the other way. So, what are those things right now that you're doing instead of putting the bread in the toaster? So, you can go back and do these things, but there's something happening in the interim that will benefit you. Hope that's helpful. If it is, I'll catch you in the next one.